All right, everybody. Hello out there. Welcome to the stream. We are back in inZOI today. I hope everyone's having a good day. I hope everyone has their beverage. I'm not sure how long I'm going to stream for today. But we are going to jump into CAS today. Is it CAS or CAS? It's create a character, right? Create a Zoe, not create a sim. But we're going to jump into CAS. I was working on my sim self off camera last night, and I noticed that we don't have access to as much of CAS as we did back in August or September. Whenever we got the game before, we were able to actually save the whole character. I don't know if I'm the only one. Maybe I'm having a glitch. I don't know. I'll show you what is going on for me. I gotta learn these controls, guys. So I'm so sorry that I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I just found out that this was even here, these categories, so that you could filter through what you're looking for. I didn't even know this was a thing. They even let you filter by age. So that's pretty cool. I'm not sure if they're going to ever add toddlers or infants, babies, to this list of ages, or if the game is just going to require you to have the baby through gameplay, like whether it's, you know, by birth or by adoption. I don't know if you have to do it through the game, but I do know obviously there's babies going to be in the game, but they're not listed over here to download. So maybe it's going to get updated when the game releases on Thursday. I'm not sure. But I did create something. Oh, here we go. My creations. Okay. So here's where things get a little weird. When we first had access to the game, I was able to make a whole character. So here is my character, my very first ever Zoe, and I named her Zoe because I'm not very clever, right? So it's Zoe Meow, and she's cute, but she was made when we first got the packs or the first access to the game. And so naturally, I wanted to update her because now we have new hairstyles. And I think I found a hair that looked more like what my natural hair texture is. It's not to say I won't ever use straight hair. I used to wear my hair like this years ago, but currently I wear my hair more curly, more natural. So, point is that you were able to upload the whole preset, the face, with the outfit, the whole thing, right? However, now I'm finding that I wasn't able to do that. And I don't know if it's just me. So these other uploads that I have, me as a Zoe, again, it's the whole preset, the outfit, and the face. This was my second attempt at making my sim self. This is my second attempt at making my sim self as a Zoe. And the hair texture was more accurate, but there's just something about this Zoe that didn't look like myself. Okay, so yesterday or last night I attempted my third time. However, notice here I've uploaded. No, it still says Zoe preset, face, and outfit. So Okay, so these were all old. Again, these were all done the first time. This one, I think I just uploaded the outfit. Okay, good. So this is me trying to learn the system, learn how you make this work. I actually own a shirt like this in real life, so I scanned it and was able to put it on a shirt in the game, which I think is so cool. However, now when I get in the game, I've uploaded my character, and maybe it was like this even back in, when we got early access the first time. Maybe you still could do a Zoe preset, face, and outfit. However, I wanted my character to retain all the outfits. And that's the whole point that I'm making. I thought before it was keeping, I can't even remember, guys. Correct me if I'm wrong. Were we even capable of making multiple outfits when we first got access to this? Because she uploaded with just the one outfit, and every outfit for every other category is randomized every time I download her. So last night I went through the trouble of updating my Zoe, and I put together outfits for every category. However, when I uploaded her again, she only retained one outfit. And it annoys me because I spent so much time picking all the outfits. So, this is how I fixed my problem. So this is my updated Zoe. I did more, but she still needs updating when the pack releases. And the reason I say that is because I wasn't able to do traits. There's no access to traits or anything in the demo. So she's still going to need to be updated. Oh, 2 people downloaded. That's cool. And I got a heart. Thank you so much. I don't know anybody who would want this, but it's me. I love the hair. I tried my best to make it match myself. My hair isn't even this color anymore. I've cut my hair. It's all grown back. It's a lot longer than this now, but I cut all the color out of my hair and it's grown back. So my hair has grown back long again. But I really did like the way my hair was here, so I decided to make my Zoe look like my picture here. And I'm pretty happy with it. Anyway, let's not get distracted. So here's the point. I made this character last night, and all of these other ones here, she's modeling all the outfits that you will not get when you download her. It's so annoying. So for me to be able to save them, because I felt like I spent so much time, I think I did it like 2 or 3 times. I didn't want to lose, what I had made. So, guys, long story short, all of these outfits where she's modeling, they're for all the categories that you will need if you don't want her outfits randomized. But you're going to have to manually go and download all these, which is, I don't know why the game wouldn't let me save every outfit. But maybe it's because it's still in early access. In which case, when we get the full game, early access on Thursday, this coming Thursday, I will re-upload her. I will re-upload her as long as it will hold all the outfits. If that makes sense. If you think I should. I don't even know if it's worth it. By the time we get the game on Thursday, we may have even more outfit choices. And I may change my mind about these outfits. But if I want to just jump into the game, then these outfits have been saved and I should be able to just download them. And I'm hoping that they fall right into the category that they're named for. I don't know if that's how the game works, but... So this is her school category because the game gives you a school category. And I didn't even waste time doing a bunch of pictures. This is her formal. They are all in order, so you would be able to just drop them all in. I love the poses. My gosh, to be able to finally have a game where I don't need to go and get mods to do poses is, that's a game changer in itself. These are her pajamas. And what I love about this, I actually have a pair of pajamas that looks very similar to this. So I was like, oh my God, I have to put those on her. This is her party outfit. Love the pose. This is her sports or fitness outfit. Her swimwear. I would have liked the background to have been blue, but I used the AI to get this, and sometimes it's hit or miss, and I just didn't want to keep, I was tired at this point. Maybe I'll change it later. I would have liked the background to have been a soft blue, but yeah, I settled for this. Oh look, 2 people downloaded the swimwear, so that's cool. Somebody's getting some use out of it. And then this is her hot weather wear, summer wear. I don't know how they're categorizing it, but yeah, for the hot weather wear, she's got her torn shorts, her comfortable top, and then for winter wear, which I think she's wearing boots, but I can't remember, so I think you'll have to download it to see, but I think this character looks the most like me. Thank you to my bestie who helped me to tweak her, because this other version right here was so far off. I just know this was not right. So I'll keep her here for now. Maybe people would like her, but she's definitely a big difference from what I really feel like comes closer to my sim self. So you be the judge. You let me know based on this image over here. Does she look like me? I mean, I think I nailed the hair. I think I got the hair right. I think I got the complexion right. Body type, I'm a little heavier now, but we're not going to talk about that. But yeah, I think she looks a lot closer to what my character looks like. So we're going to go and jump into Cass again, so that we can see, I guess, the outfits. Okay, so, okay, let me go back, because I'm still learning this system, honestly. I hope I have it down by the time the game releases next week. But honestly, I am like, I'm still learning my way around this system for sure. Okay, so I wanted to see if her shirt was white, because that should have been my last upload. Okay, yes. Okay, so I shared the one with the white t-shirt and the dark jeans. So when I go into the character mode, because there's several versions of her, and I don't want to keep them all. Okay, so see here, all of these were uploaded last time. So if you get this pink, purple, blue letter C symbol, whatever icon, it's because I downloaded them from the canvas, not the gallery. This is not The Sims. The canvas. So, wow, look at his nose. Man, dude. This used to happen when I would wear my glasses, but I don't. Anyway, so I'm going to get rid of this one, because this is the one we're going to keep. But let me see. You can trash the ones you don't want. So we're going to get rid of her. I kind of like her jeans, but, and we're going to get rid of I'm scared to get rid of all of them. We'll get rid of this one. And we'll see what happened here. Apply. So this was uploaded by accident because for some reason it must keep the outfit that you were last looking at. Because if I go to her outfits now, it's under, I'm guessing this is the everyday. It's not in English, but I assume this is the everyday. This is the formal. See, I didn't pick this outfit. It's randomized and it's different every time you put your game on. Every time you enter in here, actually. It just randomly picks these outfits. I did not choose this. I did not choose anything. I mean, they're cute. They definitely pick good outfits for your, you know, your Zoe. No complaints there. It's just I didn't choose these outfits. So I was kind of annoyed. Yeah, kind of annoyed. So I'm going to go back out. Because that's the only way I know how to do it without it forcing me to save it. And yeah. So then here's the one I tried a second time. Okay. And then I quickly realized, once again, they're going to randomize the outfits that I spent all day picking for her. So here we go. Let's see what they give her this time. Yeah, see? And again, they're not bad outfits. It's just, why doesn't it retain what I put in here? I didn't put this in here. It just randomly is choosing things. Oh, she looks cute there. This is cute too. But again, this is not what I put on you. This is not what I put on you. And my outfits are not here. I have to go and download them again. So, let's see how that works, I guess. No, I don't want to upload. See, this is what happened last time, is I accidentally uploaded things. Browse canvas. Okay, so she's in her winter wear right now. If I go to my creations and I pick winter wear, I then have to download it. And I don't know where it is. And there is a tab at the top here that says save. Oh, they're here. Wait a minute. They don't have a symbol on them, but these are my outfits. I did this. Are those the pajamas? I think these are all my outfits. I don't know why this looks like that. Oh, is that the winter wear? Apply. Okay, so that's her winter. I think it took all my outfits. This wasn't here 5 seconds ago, right? All these outfits. Oh, I'm so confused. Okay, so summer. Yeah, that's what I had her in. Swimwear. Why did it just download all of them just now? Right? It did just download all of them, right? Y'all, I'm so confused. I mean, I'm happy. I would have wanted, I thought I was going to have to go and individually bring each outfit back. But this one is here listed though with the symbol. And the rest of these are not. I'm so confused. Party wear, that was this one. Yep. sleepwear, school overalls, and then formal was this one. And then for everyday, it's this one right here, which she was already wearing. Why don't all these outfits have that symbol if I just literally installed them by pulling this one down? I don't know what's going on. Now, I do want to say the game is still in early access, and so maybe they're working it out, and that's why we're just going to see some weird things happening every now and again. And that's fine. I just thought I was doing something wrong. So this might be a horrible time if you're someone who doesn't want to have to learn things the wrong way and then come back and they updated the game and they changed it and now that's not the way something works. Because I feel like that's what's going on. I feel like that's what's happening. So I'll have to watch my video back when I finish streaming, because I would swear these outfits were not here when we first turned this on. But maybe they were and I just didn't see them. But they're all here now. And I don't think they were before, but I will double check when I watch the video back later, because we did look at all this stuff. Anyway, here's my Zoe. I'm so very proud of how she turned out. Like I said, I will have to update her again when we get the game on Thursday, simply because we can't add traits. And I can't even add a name for her. Is that right? Or did I name? I don't think I even named her. So the last time we had the game, I think we were able to look at traits and everything. But now, this time around, you're only allowed to mess around with clothing. So, but here's my updated sim self. I don't think I'll ever get it to look perfect, to look just like me. But going based off of my photo, I've done the best that I can. And my friend, my bestie, helped me to get it to match the photo. So, I'm pretty satisfied for now. If you know me from The Sims, then you probably know The Sims has been out for 10 years, however, but I probably change my character or update my character every year. Every major expansion pack, which could probably be a couple times a year. I think I'm just never going to have an exact Zoe or exact sim. When we got I guess it's a app for facial recognition to be able to move your mouth of your Zoe, I really had hoped that was going to be an app that would scan your face and import it into the game, so that you could make a character that looked more like you easily. But that is not what that app was for. It was strictly just to move your mouth, which I kind of wish that you could be able to scan your face and easily, or apply a photo to the game and it copy the photo. You know what I mean? I think that would have been so cool, because some people are really good at making Zoes. I've seen Ariana Grande, I've seen Beyonce, I've seen just you name it, just a ton of celebrities. And some people are really good and some people are close. But the ones that are really good, it's like, oh, you instantly know who that character is supposed to be. And so I would love it if I was that good, but I don't even want to say, I don't want to put it in the universe to have someone else make me, because I probably still would disagree. I would probably still look at it and be like, yeah, that's not me. And other people might look at it and be like, no, it looks just like you. And I'd be like, no, that's not me. So I don't know. But this is the Zoe that I will be playing with next week on Thursday. I think she came out pretty cute, and I love the hair. I'm really hopeful that on Thursday we're gonna have even more textured hair options, but I gotta give it up to Crafton for this. They did a good job with this hair. It is very close to what my hair looks like when I wear my hair natural and curly. So I think they did an awesome job, and I'm very happy to have it in the game. And I love the bouncing of the hair, and it's just, it's beautiful hair. I really like how it came out. Now I would like, obviously, more textures added, more hair of this texture and other textures, because not everyone's hair is this texture. But this one does fit my hair texture. So I would like more hairstyles, like to be able to put her hair up in a bun. Oh, that makes me think of another thing. Right now, you're not capable of changing the hairstyle without it affecting every single category. So if I put her hair, let's go to hair. If I put her hair into this right now, which would be fine. I need some baby hairs though, but this hairstyle right here has now taken the place of every outfit, and it is not something I want to see happen. So if you go back to what she was wearing, it has now changed her hair. Yo, I'm not happy with that. I am not happy with that, because I would only want this hairstyle for like fitness. I don't want to put it on every single category. So I'm hoping that that's going to be updated by Thursday, or at least very soon. Let me see if I can go back. Okay, so you can go back to what the last style was. So that's easy to do. I'm guessing if I went to fitness, could I go forward? Oh, she's wearing a hat. So you can't. Oh, wait a minute. Girl. Wait, they pushed that bun down so that it goes to. Oh, crafted. I didn't expect that. I thought it was going to do like EA's hair, and custom content just pops right through the hat. But if it's EA's hair, then they just practically make you bald, or they put like the shortest do ever on your character, and this ponytail would have just disappeared. But Crafton, wow. If you want to see what I'm talking about, look, watch. Oh, well, she's wearing, look how it got rid of. This is how high up the bun is, but the game is smart enough to know not to leave it up there when you're wearing a hat. So when you go to fitness, oh my gosh, this game is amazing. This game is awesome. Wow. Okay, sorry. I'm just fangirling over here. I'm a major fan of inZOI, and yeah, and this is just the demo. So I can't wait to get into the game. Yeah. So we can put her hair back long or short, ponytail. And if you wanted it long again, you can do that. It's amazing. I don't know why it flickers like that. Just some kind of mechanic that's weirding out, but I don't care. It doesn't bother me at all. As long as it doesn't do that during the gameplay. Unless there's wind blowing. Is there wind blowing? I don't know, but so if you put her hair up again, yeah, it's under the hat, as it would be in real life. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So it's under the hat. I actually do this to the back of my head sometimes. So that's cool. It's not like that right now, but I have done that to the back of my head before. I wonder if I don't think I changed my eyebrow color. I might have to edit that. I don't want my eyebrows to be that bright. It should match the roots, but I think it's trying to match. Well, maybe that is the roots. I don't know. Anyway. Oh. Okay, so for this, you just put the hair back down. Amazing. There is something weird going on with this hair at the back. I don't know if they're aware, but there's 2 strands, 2 curls here. I don't know why, but it's taking the color of the root of the hair. Maybe it was necessary. I don't know, but I noticed it, that there were 2 dark strands back here that match the root, and it probably isn't supposed to do that, but it is doing that. You can't really notice it. I doubt it's going to be a big deal, but just did notice. But yes, this is my Zoe. I was looking at the the different traits, and I'm not 100% sure which one I'm going to choose. They're not available to look at right now, but I think I know which one I'm going to choose. But you guys will have to come back on Thursday to see which one. I'll probably have to read them all over again anyway, but I think I know which one fits me. I haven't picked the lifestyle, I guess it's called. Maybe it's ambition. I don't know what it's called. I'm trying not to watch too many videos because I want it to all be new so that I give my true reaction. Man, I do see some clipping. I don't know if they'll ever care to fix all of that. It's not that big a deal to me, but I know for some people it might be. I think once you're in the game, you probably won't even be that close to your character to notice, but I love the texture on this dress. It's sequenced. I love how close you can get to see the details of the dress. Man, this game is amazing. Now I was able to do separate fingernails if you guys are paying attention to her nails. So that they allowed for different outfits. Jewelry you could even choose and set for different outfits. So I was quite surprised that hair you could not set for different outfits, but jewelry and fingernails you could. Shoes you could, but hair, no, you can't. So let's hope that by Thursday that's going to be changed. She's so adorable. I think she's so cute. And I did my best to try and make it look like my photo, but again, it's not perfect, but it's as close as I'm going to be able to get it. So, but as a Zoe, I think she's a cute Zoe. French manicure, of course, that's me. A little bit boring, just a little bit. Tennis shoes, love my white tennis shoes. And again, I kind of have a pajama set that looks almost identical to this. So when I saw this in the game, naturally I had to go put it on my favorite color. Yeah, I think it's super cute. We got the little plush house shoes, slippers. And then I didn't know what to give her for a party. I kind of see party like you went to your best friend's house or something just to hang out kind of party. So I didn't want to make her all dressed up like she's going to a nightclub or anything. I just consider this like a house party outfit. So I don't really have a nightclub outfit. I've got formal. Maybe she could wear that to a nightclub. But for this, I thought it was more set for more toned down, not dressy party. Yeah. Because why else do I need formal? I'm only going to go to a wedding probably once. So, yeah. This is probably what I'd have her wear to, either a really special dinner or to go out partying. But if you're just going to a house party, yeah, she's going to wear this. Do I own a pair of leather pants? No. No, I don't think I ever have in my entire life. But it was really challenging to find something for her that I thought I could get away with wearing. And so, yeah, this is what I ended up with. I hope we get more shoes in the game. But for now, the ones that we do have, they're okay. They're okay. Then we have the fitness. This is totally something I could see myself wearing and feeling quite comfortable in for sure. And I gave her the Apple Watch because I don't have one, but but my Zoe can. I even like how her ears stick out because that's real life right there, okay? This is probably where I think she looks most like me is with the baseball cap. So, yeah, definitely. But I really like this outfit. If you haven't noticed, my favorite color, the baby blue. So, and then, like I said, this, I would have rather the background been baby blue, but I was tired, y'all. Maybe later I'll try and get a different print. I'm so happy that I changed my video card. My video card is now a NVIDIA because I had the AMD, and I wasn't able to use the AI function the last time because you had to have a NVIDIA card. So, yep, your girl went out and switched cards so that I could use all the functions that are going to be available to this game. And I have no regrets. So, she got a nice little badunkadunk, probably better than mine in real life. But I like my Zoe. And then this is her hot weather wear. It's not in English. I have to assume it means hot weather and cold weather. And of course the hat again, because that's me. Love to wear some form of a hat. And I put my favorite color on again. I think she looks really cute. My tennis shoes would probably be scuffed up and dirty, but luckily this is inZOI. And my girl is always going to have a nice pair of clean white tennis shoes. Again, I think she looks more like me when it's like from here. Yeah, that's totally me. That is totally me. I think when I get around to her eyes, that's when it feels a little off. I'm not sure what it is really. But yeah, there's something about her that doesn't feel like it's me. But the profile for sure, I think that I did pretty good. This one, I feel like it looks more like me, but maybe it's because the glasses, I used to have a pair of glasses just like this. And see, it looks like the wind is blowing for me. So I don't even mind that it's moving. I don't think it's supposed to move her hair. But anyway, yeah, when she wears these glasses, I think it looks a lot more like me. That's why I say I think it's the eyes. There's something about the eyes that make me feel like who is that? But I think I did pretty good with her mouth, the nose, the chin. Thanks to my bestie, she's like, you need to push it up a little because it was protruding a little bit too much. But I think she was totally right. She called it. She called it. And yeah, this is my Zoe. I can't wait to get my hands on this game. We can go to studio just to see her in different lighting. She looks even more like my Sims self, or do I even say that anymore? She looks more like what I think I look like with the lighting in this room, which is pretty cool. So lighting makes a difference for sure. And what's cool about this is you can change the lighting however you like. Yeah, however you like. I think I had it on 55. This game is amazing. And I can't wait to finally have access to the whole game, even though it's early access. And it'll probably take, who knows, like a year, maybe more, who knows, before the game is finished. But I am so happy to have access to this game again. And it is going to be sold Thursday for $39.99 in America, whatever that equivalent is in your country. And I am so happy that that is the price point that they started at. I say started because we all know early access price is probably not going to be the same price when the game is finished. When the game is finished, completely finished, it's probably going to be what its normal price is. But we're getting an early access price, because we're basically game testers at this point. So yeah, you're paying for early access, but you're also going to be available to help them test the system, because a lot of the uploads go online. So yeah, you're paying for early access, but they're getting something from you too. You can go on Discord and give feedback if there's things that are broken or things that you'd like to see implemented into the game. And, you're doing all of that for free. Actually, you're paying to be a part of the early access. So not only are they going to be able to get that feedback without paying for testers, you're paying them to test their game for them. So yeah, it's going to be at a discounted rate. But if you are someone who prefers to wait for the completed game, you're probably going to end up paying more than the $40. I think the game is worth the $40. Even in early access, I'm like, yeah, let's go. So, but I am very happy that we don't have to pay for updates. I don't see why you would. But they're going to be adding, DLC that they want to beef up this game so that when they do ask for that larger pay price, when it's fully done, it's going to have so much already in it. Right now, it's already coming with hot weather, cold weather. So you already got seasons installed in the game. And then they're going to be adding pets, I believe I heard them say. I think there's actually a roadmap out now telling you exactly when things are scheduled. I'm sure they're tentatively scheduled, but yeah, there is a roadmap out already that you can go and access if you do so choose to, and you want to see when the updates are going to be happening. Maybe you're someone who is waiting for something in particular. Her smile does not look like me. She kind of looks creepy. I hope it looks better in the game because I'm just like, yeah, that don't look like me. But yeah. I don't know, y'all. I would love it if you could scan your face into the game, but I don't know if that tech is ever coming. Maybe someday. I don't know. But it's not here yet, so. Oh, I want to make her dance because this is cool. I don't think you can do it from there. Where do I have to be? I think you have to be in a certain category. Let me see. ZOI presets. Motion. I haven't messed with this. Motion capture. I haven't bothered with that. Maybe it's here. Okay. Okay, wait. Here we go. Yeah, I haven't done this. This is AI for dancing, motion capturing. I like this though because she's just simply moving. And the animations for this game are, in my opinion, in comparison to The Sims 4, y'all, they're out of this world. They're out of this world. She's cute. inZOI. The animations are so lifelike. I can't wait to get in the game. And the hair movement, man, amazing. When I see her moving around and everything, I'm just like, oh, I want to give her the best life ever. Like, I don't think she looks enough like me to be like, oh, it's me. But no, she looks like herself. But I want to give her like the best life ever. Speaking of that, I'm not sure how long the lifespan is. I've had someone ask me in chat if I knew. I don't. I believe that if you have a baby in the game, it's really short. The baby's life stage is very short. But I don't know if every life stage is shorter than what we're used to with The Sims. It would be interesting to know if there's like a setting that you could put it on to where you have longer life, or if there's something you could give your character to freeze their age. I don't know. Maybe a cheat code or something to where your townies give you enough time to, because it's going to take time to get used to this game. One thing I do know that I do in The Sims 4 is I tend to turn aging off. And there's pros and cons to that. But the biggest con for me is I'll get stuck in a certain life stage and then I wonder why I'm bored with the game. So it might be a good idea for me to kind of break free of that. As long as I know my favorite character, right now it's this Zoe that you see. As long as I know that I can easily go back and download her again, I guess I'd be okay with letting her get old and even pass away. Which, that's saying a lot for me, because I don't usually let my characters pass away in The Sims 4. Let me know if you're like me. But yeah, I don't know what the aging is going to be like in this game, but I guess I'm going to find out Thursday. I do know that you can set how quickly a day passes. So if you do want to have a little more time with your Zoe, to get an opportunity to, you know, experience living in the towns, you could probably extend the hours of your day. I know that that's going to be in the settings to where you can have a lot longer of a day. You know, I do tend to stream, or let me say that differently. I do tend to play my game daily, and honestly, playing that often, your Sims, apologies, they're not Sims, they're Zoes. Your Zoes are going to age up probably a lot quicker depending on how many hours you're putting into your game. And I don't want my Zoes to age up quickly. So I'm probably, knowing me, I'm going to put my hours per day on a longer setting. Look at the animations for this game. And the idea that they gave you the capability of copying your own movements. So right now, I haven't tested it, but I've seen others use TikTok videos they'll upload. You can go in, do a little dance, something like this, whatever you want, and then your Zoe can copy it. And I just think, wow. I've been waiting for The Sims 5. I know she's never coming. EA has made that very clear that they would prefer to keep making money off of the game that they built a decade ago. I don't know if that's going to change now that they finally have some competition, because I had hoped Sims 5 would be better than Sims 4 because, come on, y'all, she never gave what she was supposed to give. Let's be real. She never, ever matured into the game that I thought she was going to mature into. Is it a better game than when it launched a decade ago? Well, sure. I mean, you could have just added a new pair of shoes every day for 10 years and it'd be better than what it was 10 years ago, technically. But is it where it should be a decade later with technology today? No, she never got there. And I don't think she has an engine that could get her to where she should have ended with 10 years of, updates being poured into her and thousands of dollars from our community being poured into that game. To get that game today, you're spending over $1,400 if you bought everything at full price. Now, it sounds like a lot because it is for a video game, especially for a video game that's so shallow. But we paid for that over a decade. So it was it was death by a thousand cuts, as they say. You don't notice that you're spending that much money. You're spending $5, $10, $20. Maybe once or twice a year, it was $40. But by the time you get to 10 years, you've put way more money into a game that doesn't even come close to what we're getting with inZOI for $40. Now, I haven't played inZOI. This is just what I'm seeing, what I'm hearing from others. And they're giving you things that you had to wait and pay extra for with The Sims 4. And it's kind of heartbreaking to hear EA say that, yeah, we're just going to keep doing this. It's working for us. We don't care if that's working for you. And working for you, that comes, oh, Lord. Y'all, my game still is broken when it comes to certain packs. I can't play for rent. My game is still broken. I know a lot of other people can't play for rent. There are other parts of the game that just never delivered what they promised. I can't stand the wedding pack. The most I do is go to I'll dress my characters and make them use the wedding arch, but I will not throw a full-blown wedding. Nope. And so it's a wasted pack. Just so many things about the game. And then there's simple things that need to be fixed. I still have snow and rain coming through my roof into my Sims homes. The game is just, it's a mess. And it shouldn't be for that kind of money. It really shouldn't be. So if there are people out there that are not happy that inZOI is coming, that inZOI is getting all of this attention, that inZOI is about to be the it girl, okay? inZOI is taking over, and there's quite a few people that either they can't play inZOI or they just don't want to play inZOI. And I think it's so immature to be mad at other people for being happy. Don't we all deserve to be happy? Have I not paid enough money to EA to decide whether or not I want to stay? I have invested a lot into EA's game, and quite frankly, it never ever delivered what it should have. And the idea that they're fine with that, they're okay with that. And I do know that there's going to be a Project Renee But y'all, Project Renee is not what I thought it was going to be. Maybe they'll change it. But you know what happened the last time they changed the game halfway through? It ended up being a shallow game called The Sims 4 because they changed it midway through. And if they're going to set themselves up to do that again with Project Renee, just because they're now questioning their decision, yeah, I'm not here for that. Nope. Nope. Fool me once. Yep. I'm not coming back for that mess. Especially now that we have options, because we've got inZOI now, or at least we will. And then there's Paralives coming around the corner. So, I don't know, EA. Y'all gonna have to make some hard decisions. You're gonna have to make some hard decisions. This one is so cute. I'm assuming that she's supposed to be sitting on top of a dryer or a washing machine. This one's cute. I like this one too, with the coffee cup. Normally I have to download a mod, and then you got to download poses, and then you got to download custom content, and then you got to keep changing their clothes to put the custom content in their hand. Such a mess, but not anymore. Look at this. This is so cute. So very cute. But yeah, that's my rant for today. I'm very excited that we're going to have this wonderful new game to experience together very soon. Can I pause? Oh, look, I didn't know you could just pause. You can pause right there. Wow. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting this game very, very soon. I will be streaming probably, I don't want to commit, but I can tell you, I'm going to put a lot of hours into this game, and I'm going to try and stream all of those hours. So if you are interested in seeing me stumble through learning a new game, definitely do a follow, do a like, do a share if you have someone else who might be interested in the game. And leave a comment. Let me know if you're getting the game, if you're excited for this game releasing. Even if you're not excited, tell me why. You know, I know some people are a little nervous about the optimization of the game, worried that, you know, whether or not their systems are going to be up to par to play the game. But that's why we have the demo right now, so that you could test it out and see if you're going to need maybe a couple upgrades or not. Some people might need an upgrade. I needed an upgrade. But when you want something, you save up for it, just like you do if you want a new pair of shoes, you want to go to a concert, you save up for it. And then you end up with hundreds and hundreds of hours of entertainment. And yeah, it's worth it to me. Is it worth it to you? I don't know. But I'm tired of giving my money to EA. So let's go. I'm ready. Let's go, inZOI. I'm going to go ahead and end my stream here. I hope everyone has a good rest of your day. I hope you have a good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whichever time zone you are in. Bye-bye.